Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a little bit of a different video, but I felt like I should do it. It is going to be an unpopular opinion over the company, over the brand Gymshark. So with that being said, if you totally love Gymshark and all of that, it's maybe not the video for you. So just a little disclaimer right there, it is going to be an unpopular opinion video, and so with that being said, it's gonna be just that. As always, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you enjoy my content, and if you like these types of videos, give it a thumbs up to let me know. And now I'm gonna go ahead and start by breaking down what exactly is Gymshark, when they started, just a little bit of background over that company, and then I will start getting into my opinion and why I have that opinion over them. A little bit about Gymshark themselves. They sell workout clothes, anything that has to do with workout, mainly just leggings. They also have a men's section. According to Google, the Shop Gymshark pages about us, they are a fitness apparel and accessories brand, manufacturer and online retail based in the United Kingdom. They were created in 2012 by teenager Ben Francis and a group of his high school students. And so they really started picking up traction when they got on the influencer movement and they started using influencers to kind of push the brand. Whitney Simmons is a huge person that I watch that promotes Gymshark, that has been a Gymshark ambassador for quite a while now, and they have tons and tons of ambassadors now, and on Instagram, on YouTube, and they use their platforms to kind of promote their products. And that's just kind of the age that we are in with marketing, and a lot of companies do that now. So now let's get into my unpopular opinions over Gymshark and why I am no longer really liking the company at all, and how my opinion has changed of them over time as they continue to grow and as they continue to evolve their brand. It is something that is no longer appealing to me, and I've kind of talked to some of my friends about it and they also feel the same way. And so that's really why I wanted to make this video, to maybe identify with some other girls that potentially feel this way, and also guys that feel this way about Gymshark. And it's almost as if it's a brand that it's like everybody has to like it, all of the influencers like it, everyone that has an influence over you is probably wearing Gymshark if you're into fitness. So it's kind of like we are supposed to like it because all these influencers are promoting it and all these influencers like it. The first point is that their clothes just do not fit how they are marketed that they should fit. Not everybody has a body like Whitney Simmons. Not everybody has a body like Demi, the girl who does like backflips and things like that, who has rock solid abs and who has zero fat on their stomach. And so that brings me into my first piece that I have a huge issue with. Flex long sleeve in charcoal, marl, and dusty teal. This item is currently out of stock on the Gymshark website. I just looked. I don't even know if they sell it anymore, if it's just out of stock. But this is something that I bought last year in the blackout sale. I participate in the blackout sale probably for the past 4 years or something like that. And I get something every single year because that's when I take advantage of all of the sales. They usually have really good ones. I was really excited about getting these pieces last November when I participated in the blackout sale. But when they came in, mind you, I sized up. And so when they came in, I was like, oh, this is a little tight all over the place. And this band right here really is what just sinks into right underneath your ribs. Well, that's my issue. If you don't have a Whitney Simmons super flat rock hard stomach, this is not going to look good on you at all. It's going to squeeze straight into that muffin top. It's going to squeeze straight into your little rolls. Even if you have the slightest bit of stomach fat, it's going to make it sort of like lump over. And if you're pairing it with some of their leggings, which is what I pair it with, whether it be OG leggings like this, I don't know if you remember, I think they were like the seamless with the thick band at the top with like rubber on the inside, or whether you pair it with some of their high-waisted, again, these are the OG high-waisted with seams and pockets, or if you pair it with their new style of high-waisted, which are these with a big Gymshark logo in the back. At least their new style now is so high-waisted. It goes, say, 1 inch or 2 inch, depending on how long your torso is, above your belly button. Imagine that being squished in there on top of this, just cutting into the, I would say, vulnerable area of our stomachs. And it's technically supposed to be sitting right on the smallest part of your stomach, but the thing is that when it sits on that smallest part and it's sitting there cutting into that smallest part, it's going to make everything else underneath it flare out. And so, well, that's my issue, is that not only do the clothes not fit, but they're promoting a body image that, in my opinion, is unobtainable. Correct me if I'm wrong, but on my feed, on my Explore page, I follow Gymshark. I have never seen them post somebody who is not fit. Granted, it's not like they have to, right? But they're not being inclusive like they should be. And that's also another issue that I have, is that maybe if they would take the time to size clothing and also take the time to look at how things fit on everybody, not just people with rock hard abs and a flat stomach, maybe then this wouldn't be an issue, because I wouldn't consider myself plus size. I'm not a plus size. I'm normally a small, and pretty much every top Nike, I'm a small in. Sports bras, I'm a medium in. By no means, and I'm a like larger girl, still feel extremely uncomfortable when I put these clothes on. On their About Us, on their website, they really promote a brand that is going to make you feel good in the gym, and that's going to make you look good and feel good when you're working out. And that's not the case, because every time you're working out, if you're doing a bent over row, if you're doing some squats, every time you look over, your freaking rolls hanging out because this thing's so dang tight. I mean, come on now. So let's roll on in to the second issue. That first issue was super packed with a lot of things. They promote a bad body image by only having influencers that have the perfect body and only making clothes that fit the perfect body. And the main issue was the fact that their clothes don't fit. To kind of elaborate or more on the fact that their clothes don't fit, like I said, I'm a small in shirts, maybe in kind of clothes that are coming from like Europe and over there that they run smaller, or places like China, I may be a medium. And so I decided, because like I said, I watched these influencers, they said it's true to size. I looked at the size chart, I took my measurements, I'm like, oh, I'm a small, let me just go ahead and size up just in case, because you know, that's what it is. So this shirt, I got it in a size medium, so I sized up. And this shirt too is the worst. It makes you feel like a busted can of biscuits. I mean, literally, there's no other way to explain the discomfort other than the fact that it makes you feel like freaking spilling over a can of biscuits that you just popped open. And so this shirt I got also with the blackout sale last November. I actually did a haul on it. It's like one of my first videos on this channel. And I was really excited about all of these clothes. I put them on, and at first I did feel, I was like, man, these are kind of tight. Maybe I should have gotten a large, which is kind of absurd, because if you look at their large measurements on their sizing chart, I'm nowhere near a large. And so when I put these on, I was like, okay, maybe I should lose a couple of pounds before I try putting them on again, because they really did make me feel like I was bigger than what I was. That going back to the body image type of thing. I did a 21-day challenge in September going into October, and I lost 2 whole inches on my waist and several other parts of my body. And I was like, all right, so this is the time to put back on this Gymshark. I'm back in the gym. I'm going to the gym after this whole quarantine, and I go and put these tops on, and man, like, when I tell you, I had such a hard time leaving my apartment and going to the gym. I had such a hard time. Like, I remember I was texting my friends like, damn, what's wrong with these Gymshark clothes? Like, why do they make me feel so freaking sucked in, and not in a good way, and so just restricted in the clothes that you're wearing? Like, why is that the case when I sized up? That is just a huge issue. It's very misleading, and it really plays into that body image that people have of themselves, especially when their clothes are not fitting in the size that they should be fitting in. I do not want to pay $50 for Gymshark leggings. And that's because I don't even think they're $50 anymore. I was looking on their website, and this top, like I said, they don't have this top, but the long sleeve crop tops that they still do have available, they are $50. So if I go and look at their leggings, I'm gonna have a heart attack. I mean, I don't even want to look at their leggings because I'm not interested in knowing the absurd price that they are charging now. I get it, business models, I get it, making a profit, I get inflation, I get all of those things, right? And I have taken all of those things into consideration in forming this opinion that they are so overpriced. And They are a company that was formed in 2012. They are less than 10 years old. They are not an established company. They are still just starting out. I'm sure they just turned a profit in these past couple of years when they started charging sky-high prices for mediocre clothes that don't fit. And that's a big issue to me because, you know, when you're paying for luxury fitness gear, you're gonna go to Lululemon. If you want to pay for the newest styles, you're gonna go to Nike, you're gonna go to Adidas, you're gonna go to Fila, you're gonna go to all of those brands that are well established and have been around for years and years, and that if somebody saw their logo from across the street, they would know exactly what brand that is. Those are established brands that don't need to pick up on influencers to promote their product because their brand speaks for itself. Their brand markets itself. People want to buy Nike, people want to buy Adidas, not because, you know, Whitney Simmons is wearing it to the gym, but because, like I said, the brand speaks for itself. I do not believe that the leggings cost anywhere near what they're selling them for to make. And like I said, in forming this opinion, I understand people have to make profit, but there comes to a point of making profit and just abusing the product that's not there yet. And that is just my opinion, that they're completely overpriced, completely overrated. They abuse the fact that influencers have that amount of influence over people that really anybody will do anything to be like them, to look like them, to help them out in any kind of way, whether that be using their code, buying their new collab with Gymshark, any of those types of things. And so with that being said, I'm not knocking influencer brands. I'm just saying that all of those things overall really turn me off to the brand, really make me feel uncomfortable buying for them, supporting them, and really makes me feel uncomfortable for other people who maybe feel like, or who don't understand the fact that, I mean, these clothes are not meant to fit normal size people. Come on. I mean, they're meant to fit, like I said, like super skinny fit people. And in my opinion, that's just wrong when you're marketing a brand out to people and they're not getting what is being marketed, because not everybody has that kind of body. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you identified with it in any way, or if you feel the same way, please leave me a comment down below. I would love to know your opinion. Also, if you disagree with me, be nice. Also, let me know down below. And like I said, if you like these types of videos, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and never forget to subscribe to my channel. We are almost to 500 subscribers, and that would be so awesome if I were to get to 500 subscribers, at least by the end of the year. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next Wednesday.